Hola, buenas tardes. I'm back from Puebla. Thank you, all the subscribers and viewers, and all the fantastic fans that have been watching my channel. We're resonating on so many different levels right now through Matrix, and it's continuing. I'm going through so many forces right now through the Matrix grids. We found the shape, so its activation through its circles are going through its line dividing, and everything through its activation is going through its portals. And those portals are high rising on so many different shapes of its activation codes, and those codes are going through its mechanisms, and the mechanisms are high rising on so many different atmospheres right now. So we still have the protection grids on everything around its surface. So I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers. You guys are amazing. It's great to be back in Mexico City. The atmosphere was a lot different than I thought. You know, its continuous force was high rising at so many different levels. It was extremely hot. I sent you a last video of the galactic solar sun and how powerful it can be through the systems. It's amazing how my energetic fields, because when I was rising through the matrix system, I was on a planet system, and that system was its connection energy through its heat signatures. Remember I told you you go through the meteorological systems and your body and ecosystems feels the connection waving patterns? Well, that heat is absorbing through my body systems because it's red here, blue here, and green here. Right? Totally different defenses on its own through its propaganda, through its projections, and everything through its projection is activating through its codes. And it has so many line divisions of protection grids. There's so much going on through its communication and its radio signals. So it's unbelievable what's happening right now through the matrix. Like I said, every time I get up in the morning, it's diffusing the mechanisms, but it's high rising its energy cycles. I always cleanse the chakra formations. It's extremely important. That's why everybody, plus everybody that's new to my channel, it's important to use your breathing mechanisms. So today I like to talk about, letting go your ego, letting go of everything through its dichotomy, they really be self-sufficient and just say, hey, that's it. It's gone. It's disappeared. Where did it go? Don't know. But the one thing you do know is it's never coming back, right? So you want to disappear everything through its body and ecosystems. You want to say to yourself, okay, I moved on to a new level now. I'm no longer on that vibration. I'm moving up to a higher frequency. And you got to ask yourself, the only way you can do that is through meditation. Meditation, right? So that's why it's extremely important to high rise in these so many different levels through its frequencies, because the harmonic system is only having a full collaboration through relationship and partnership on all levels of its continuous force. And it self-regenerates, degenerates to the generating solar mecha system. And the mecha system is extremely powerful because it has huge connection waves through your force fields and your energetic fields. And those energy fields are going through its high rising circulations through its rotation, because every body and their vibration is on a continuous force through the solar systems. So I did something fascinating. I was at a friend's party, and it was a gathering. It was someone's birthday. And it was pretty amazing. I was healing people just like that on the spot, and that they feel amazing. Their body structure changes, they smile, their eye perception changes, everything around them changes. And that's the beautiful thing, because you just change everything through your life. And that's what I mean by letting go the ego, right? And I mean, healing does help and makes it go a lot quicker through its transformation lights, and you heal a lot faster. But I did the kind of like the round table. So I got maybe 6 people, started holding hands. I closed my eyes, opened the transformation lights, and I put everybody through a dimension of a realm. And it was amazing to see what they saw. I put them on the mystical side, and they said, you're going to see, dragons, or you're going to see unicorns, or anything related to its mysticalism. Hey, Anna, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, I just got back from Puebla, and I'm just talking right now back in Mexico City. So I thought I'd do a fast live show to get everybody knowing what's going on through the galactic system and the energy core through its matrix and its grid systems. Well, that's great. And it's good to see that things are going well for you. You're finding your balance. I see your vibration is nice and steady. So that's good. Excellent. How's Janet doing? So anyway, the continuous force is going through its kinetic energy wave systems. So it's very important, when I was at this gathering party, it was amazing to see the reactions and what they saw. One saw a dragon, a fire-breathing dragon, and I told him he's going to be in a spaceship, and he was in the spaceship, and he's going like this, right? And he's seeing planets go by. See, it's pretty incredible. It's more fascinating when you do it live and in person, when you're with that. So I really self-generated myself through everything through it, synchronizing souls, and upwinded their lifespans and gave them their vibration levels that they needed for their balance. So, it's great to have these things. And like I said, you got to get rid of the ego. And to get rid of it, you have to understand how to balance it. Because there's always a positive and negative, but you try to find that balance. But I'm telling you, once you get into the galactic system, it's unbelievable. There's no negativity. It doesn't ride in our systems at all, or any solar systems, planets, intelligence, through the communication about any radio signal. It's extremely forbidden. And that's the beautiful thing, because everything through the harmonic system is high-pitched sounds, okay? And those vibration sounds go through its communication of its planets and solar systems of all frequency levels, which is extremely, extremely powerful. Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, Janet told me that. Yeah. It's unfortunate, these things that happen. It's not due to your circumstances. It's just mostly because these things happen to you is because it's unexpected. But then you rise above it, anything that happens to you. And when you meditate, everything just goes away just like that, It's unfortunate, but then you get back on your feet a lot quicker. And meditation, it just formulates your life better. It gives you balance and more focus, especially when things like that happen to you, So I've had unfortunate things happen to me too, but then I look at the brighter side of the galactic moon star system. You always have to look at the other side. I mean, there's always problems, but there's always ways to work out problems. And once you understand how to work your problems out, then everything around its systems is going to be full generation, right? And you're going to get full collaboration. I think with full collaboration, the hardest thing you can get is relationship and partnership with yourself. Okay? I don't think I've ever said that in my videos. If I did, great. If not, I'm telling you now, it's extremely important to get relationship and partnership with yourself. Jesus, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. How would I go about moving the ego entirely? I've tried here and there, but I still run into situations where my ego sort of breaks away from me. And because defensive and emotional or what have you. Okay, basically, the ego separates itself on the good side and the bad side, okay? And everything relates to its situations when it comes to vibration. Remember I was telling you about there's good vibration and bad vibration? You have to understand the two between the balances, okay? And that's where the ego comes in, because the ego is separated like this. You got one side of the brain, you got another side of the brain, okay? But you got three analogical systematical systems that are registering through the brain: the physical, the mental, and the psychology. The psychology, okay, is the meteorological system, which basically it's the psyche, getting connection with your waves, and everything about yourself. And that's what I'm saying, mastering yourself. You can master yourself, you can master your balance, and you can master your egos through balance. And that's what I mean by vibrational levels. They have to be balanced, because right now, Jesus, you're in a situation where you're like this. This is your bad wire connection energy source, and here's the good. So you got to bring this back up. Okay. Now you can never really get rid of the ego. okay? Because it has to place in its center, which it has full collaboration, relation, partnership with each other, okay? So they're communicating on their waving signals with their vibrational levels. So, but when you're in the galactic system, that's a totally different situation because you're in a totally different DNA structure. And that DNA structure just self-wins everything through its body systems. And that body system changes through the particles of its galaxy systems. So the best thing you can do is to basically use your mastering thoughts by meditation and formalize everything through your thinking and doing, okay? So if you're having an off day and you're getting emotional, whatever, just use your meditation. Breathe in, breathe out. That's why I said it's extremely important when you get up in the morning is to breathe. And then you ask yourself, how bad is it going to be a day? You don't know how it's going to go, right? But what you do know is how to balance out your ego system. Okay, once you know how to balance your ego system between the positive and negative wires, then you can have full collaboration and you can keep that light formation lit at all times because of the positive and negative spark, right? But it's the whole idea is to outwit your circulation through its rotation of its electricity and its devices. So you want to upwind your cycles and keep that light formation going, okay? You don't want to override your systems and let it go out, okay? Because you'll get too constructive, too construative, too emotional. You don't want to have that, and that sets in your system. And every time you go on a day-to-day basis, and you ask yourself, okay, so how do I balance out my ego? Okay, you got to basically master your thoughts of thinking, and then become doing, and visualize that, and use your meditations too, and try to connect with your bodies. Systems and ecosystems, so you can get that balance with the ecosystems. So that's the best advice I can give you. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just a matter of time. Just that's all it is. Everything is time sequence, but understanding that you have a positive and a negative, and you can find a balance. Once you find your balance, you're connecting at so many different levels. So hopefully that helps you out, because that was a very good question, by the way. I like questions that have meaning. So because that's probably the hardest thing you can do. But like I said before, you have to understand how to master yourself. Okay, master yourself. Everything through the mind and the body, everything through the brain and the frequencies, everything through its ego. Okay, through its ecosystem. That's the best way to do it. And you can do it. Anybody can do it. Mastering is the hardest thing to do, but once you start mastering everything around its ecosystem, your ecosystems are full capacity of love and continuous force and forwardness and gatherness. And your love combines with unconditional of everything around its cycles. It's incredible feeling. It really is. So, but Jesus, feel free, to watch my videos if you want to get more information on other things through the body and ecosystems. But it's great that you're getting questions like this that need to be answered, and that's the best advice I can give you. So, but it all takes time. Everything is coming wind. Oh, you're extremely welcome. I'm glad I could help you out. That's what I'm here for. So. So, how's everybody doing besides that? There's a lot going on. I'm just resonating in the planet solar systems right now through its vibration harmonic system, communicating on so many different harming systems. And those harming systems are like the harmony of its continuous force, where it self evaluates. So it's kind of like an evaluation of everything that's done. because it goes through the data processing through your uplinks. So that's why it's extremely hard, because when you're in the matrix grid system, you're not just changing light formations, but you're trying to figure out how you get these shapes so they balance out, so you can correct its divisional lines and uplink its centers, right? So everything takes time. It's like your life. Your life takes time. Everything through its energy source, everything through its power source, everything through its life source. Your life source is the most important thing on a day-to-day basis, because not only you learn a lot with the mind and the brain frequencies, but then you get a true understanding of what your ego is through the body and the ecosystems. I got to separate that ego and eco so you guys don't get confused. Because being in this capacity, full body through its body and ecosystems, my connection waves are so high rised through its vibration and its harmonic systems. So that's why I keep calling it body and ecosystems, because that's what I resonate on. That's what I live in through its DNA structure, through the galactic system and the energy core. So Mary, how you doing? It's good to see that you guys are feeling good about yourselves, and I just thought show you how powerful the galactic solar sun planet star system can be when you resonate around your protection fields, your energetic energy fields, your force magnesium plasmesium fields. That's what I mean by communication. That's what I mean by understanding there are force fields around you. And it's just you can't see it unless you communicate with the galactic solar sun, planet, star system, and the galactic moon. Okay? That's what I mean by communication. And they protect you 100% every single day. Same with the archangels and the angels. The angels and the archangels are the most important, especially when it comes to the life source, because they protect you from harm. They protect you from everything that's going on through your life. Okay? And, they have suggestive ideas too. They're very psychological. They have that brain frequency where they can help you out in everyday situations. Like, for example, you call upon Megatron. He's a very good archangel. He's connected in so many ways to these planet solar systems. He's so connected through the mysteries of its dimensional Earth and its parallels and its matrix and everything through its systems and intelligence. But it also can help you find anything that you lost. And it's extremely powerful because he gives you that information, and then I found it. I use him all the time if I forget something, or if I lost something, like a watch or, anything that's related to you that's you need on a day-to-day basis. So they're there for you constantly on a day-to-day basis. And the more you guys realize through that, your life formations, the more you get connected with your waves fully and completely, And that's what I mean by balance. Okay? Don't just meditate. Understand how to use your archangels. Understand how to use your angels. Everybody has one or more than one, That's how we connect. We connect on all ways and levels through its continuous force. Because once you understand spiritualism is very real through the connection wires of everything through its realms, then you understand the angelic realms, then you understand the spiritual realms, then you understand your humanity of its realms. Because you are on dimensional Earth, but you are connected fully through space continuum. And that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to get to the galactic system. So you can high rise your divisional levels of your vibration through the harmonic systems. So, yeah, Metatron is really good. Yeah, Jophiel, she's good. Flower of Love, she does her continuous force. She gives you serenity, calmness, stillness. Like I said, you have to know your definitions of your angels and your archangels, because they they are definitely there for you, you know, and they help you out so much. They really, really do. So, okay, this is cool. Jesus. Also, last time we spoke, you told me I was part of an Andromeda system as well as an Orion. I've been connecting to them ever since, and I have found out some fascinating. See, there you go. There you go. So Jesus done his homework, and he's connected through Andromeda and his galactic family. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you get your connection force. That's how you get your energies force. That's how you get everything through its synchronizing force, through the connection of its soul force, right? Everything is force. Everything is energy. So that's great. Good for you. So what did you find out? Once you understand connection and you have all waves of patterns and through communication of radio signals, everybody in space continuum and planets and solar system intelligence knows you. Okay. And that's what I mean by connection. That's what I mean by communication. And then, you know, you get all the information that you need through the systems. Like I told Jesus that he's part of the Andromeda system on Orion. And now he's catching up with what's going on through his systems of his galactic family. So what did you find out? I'm kind of curious. Hey Trisha, how you doing? Nice to see you again. Well, I was sort of a scholar in these systems, praised for my teachings. There's a lot that's going on in it. Would rather have a personal conversation with you about all this. Okay, Andromeda is connected. Like everything has. Remember, I told you it has brother and sister planets, father and sister planets, father and mother, Gaia planets. Everything's connected through its wires. Okay, everything is line formated through the matrix and its grids, high forming on so many different levels of its vibrational signals and of its harmonic systems. So that's great that you are getting connected. And the reason why you can't understand what they're saying is because they're high rise on a different dimensional level of a vibration of the harmonic system. But it's good that you're getting connection. But one thing I can tell you is that the part of the Andromeda system is the Orion system. Okay, Orion system is connected through the solar connection waving system. And those systems are connected through Nebula and Neptune because they're brother and sister. Okay, they correlate with each other. Okay, and they're very, very powerful energy force system planets. Okay, and they have huge connection waves through the radio signals. They gather all their information from the star systems. Okay, so I have connection waves to the G1 because I resonate on the G1 star systems. Everything through communication is a star system. Okay, that's where everything's created through its atom theory. The atom theory is a molecule about that, and it grows into a vibration, and then it just perpetuates, goes this way, that way, that way. I was telling you about the galactic moon, how it's 5 ring barriers of its golden force through its connection energy force, right? So anything around that is self-absorbs through its vibrational level, and it becomes a communication through a dimension of its realm. Okay, so that energy planet, okay, because that's what it is. Andromeda is an energy planet, but it's also a soul connection planet where it has a lot of ancestry. Okay, there's a lot of history there. There's a lot of battles between spaceships and everything through its systems, because basically one planet tries to take over another planet. Okay, it's the same thing if, you know, somebody's trying to take your land. Okay, like Braveheart with Mel Gibson, you know, how they're fighting battles from one to another. You may take my land, but you'll never take my freedom. That's what it is, right? So there's battles in the planet systems. This happened years and years and years ago. I mean, billions of years ago, okay? Because there's no time and place, okay? When it comes to the galactic system, it doesn't reside on that. It has so many different line formations through the matrix system. So the battles between the two planets were its connections, and they wanted to take an energy source through its vibration, which is a molecule system. And that molecule system has a huge, huge harmonic system vibration. And that's what they were trying to get, okay, from the planet systems. So that's where it became the Andromeda, because the Andromeda is the battle zone between the line formations of everything through its matrix and its grid systems. So, this goes way back, like way beyond its existence. And it's fascinating because, everybody goes through these life situations. And the life situations are high rising on so many different battle zones, okay? But it's pretty fascinating, the history that goes with Andromeda and the Orion. And there's a reason why it's called the Orion Belt. I don't know if anybody knows that. But it's a connection energy force that goes around its system, okay? And they call it the Orion Belt. It's because it's a connection energy wave that high rises through its elements of its space and its planet systems. So that's why it's called it looks like a belt, right? So it's an Orion Belt. It's a planet, kind of looks like a belt around it, okay? So it's extremely high vibration. And that's what everybody resonates on, is their harmonic systems. And to them, their harmonic system is kind of like gold, okay? And gold is everything to the planet and solar systems because it resonates on so many different colorations of the matrix systems. And it's amazing to find these formulations and all these calculations that go through the your systematical systems through the intelligence systems. So it's pretty fascinating stuff when it comes to history like that with the galactic system, how they connect in so many different ways through the intelligence of its radio signals. So all pyramids are radio signals, okay? They'll have waving patterns. They're connected through laser and mechanisms, okay? They're self-generated through the galactic higher self. They give you power beyond recognition. They activate your chakras and your body and ecosystems. But no, it's not connected to a pyramid. It's a planet solar system with its energy vibration of its belts, okay? Because it looks like a belt, okay? So, but again, they all reside in different parallels of its dimensions, right? Hey, Ash, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. What's new with you? It's been a while since I've seen you. Yeah, to a human point of view, Jesus, yeah, it is hard to explain in a different point, but there's no other way to put it and explain it. So, I know it's complicated, but that's what it is. Okay. There's a lot going on in the galactic system. There's so much history, I could get into it and, it paraphrases everything. And because the galactic system has history, the atom bang theory has history, everything through its galactic dimensional Earth, how it was created, that has history. There's so much history residing on the resonation of the revolution of planets and solar systems and intelligence. There's reasons why they're separated and why they're in different dimensions and why they're in different parallels. It all has to do with the vibrational levels of their harmonic systems because they all communicate, right? They all communicate through the solar systems. all of them, right? That's what I mean by mastering everything through relationship and partnership. So family and friends are saying how weird they feel today. That's probably just going through your energy fields because you're hybridizing through its galactic system there, Ash. So your energy resonates around its community. And don't forget, when you resonate with other people, other friends and family and all that, your energy cycles through your divisional levels of your energy fields get connected with their body and ecosystems. So either they're not sure what's going on, or they feel happy. They like being around you because you have an energy that they don't have. Okay. And that's what I mean by understanding what vibration is. Okay. So, Anna, I saw a light ship go through an Orion's belt. Wow. Cool. So you're getting communication waves with Orion's belt. Nice. Mary, here we just went through the mid-sun period. Now, when it's possible to see stars again, many more flyers such increase since Mars. Everything through its connection to stars, yeah, through its Mars. Yeah, Mars is a crater. It's a crater solar surface cracking its own surface, and it's a very old planet. Neil Armstrong resided on there. His first man on the moon, right? Moon and Mars have a relation to each other, okay? But they're very old. They're connecting planets. They're basically brother and sister planets, okay? But they resonate on two different levels of its parallels. But they have totally two different vibrational levels. Guys, you have to remember too, when you're in space continuum in the galactic system, everything resides on its vibration, okay? The vibration is everything to the harmonic systems when it comes to communication, okay? Now, it doesn't on the dimensional Earth because humans don't understand. Yes, some do, but I mean really understand your vibration. It's so important when you're in the galactic system, because everything resides on vibration and frequencies. You have to know your harmonics. You have to know your vibration. You have to know your energy fields, force fields, plasmasium force fields, energy systematical force fields. You have to know everything through your body and ego system before you can communicate with any intelligence, planets, and solar systems. Okay? Now, I probably said that too in my last videos, but I'm getting more clear to you on what's going on through the galactic system. And right now, I'm residing, this morning I was in the Matrix. And it's fixing line formations and finding shapes. It's very hard to find a shape that is not a triangle, okay? It sine winds in so many different levels through its continuous force. So it's a 12-lining segment of its shape activated through its own movements. And we use that for its destructure to structure through the velocity of its speed and acceleration of its movements. And we use that for the velocity of everything around its harmonic systems and the building structures of virtual reality systems, okay? Because right now, there's planet and solar systems that are low rising through its vibration. So I'm here to bring it back up, and they're losing oxygen too. So there's not only problems with dimensional Earth, there's also problems on other planets, like I said before. So there's problems on dimensional Earth, but there's also problems in the galactic system. And it's very important that I fix these things so everything uprises through its balance, through its frequencies of its communication of all radio signals. So yes, there's life on dimensional Earth, but there's life in the galactic system too. It's a totally different resonance. It's a totally different civilization. You have to understand your body and ecosystems. It's like I said before, you have to master yourself on dimensional Earth. You have to master your vibration. You have to master your frequency levels. You have to master harmonic systems before you can get to the platitude of the fifth dimension. And that's what I'm here for, is to give you guys balance so you can use your meditation methods, go up to the galactic system and communicate with any intelligence planet and solar systems through its own vibrations. So, Eric, how you doing? Good to see you back. Oh, wow. 1997. Okay, Anna. So you already have connections with Pleiadians. So that was probably your first communication waving lengths with its radio signals of Pleiadians. Good stuff. Eric. Happy Sunday. Yeah. Happy Sunday, everybody. Irene. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Anything you missed, you can watch back. I have one question. How can I find my galactic self? How do I find out how to communicate with it? Okay, first off, there's very few in the galactic system that high rise on my dimensional level. I'm the highest formulation through its communication of its harmonic systems. Okay, it's given to very few. Like I said, there's Father, Mother Gaia, archangels, and angels. And there's light formations, but not high rising as me. My vibration is the highest through its communication, through its cloud formations of its electronic interference. Everything's connected through the galactic solar sun, planet, star systems, and the galactic moon. Now, to get to the galactic systems, you have to understand its DNA structures, right? It's not just a dream awakening. It goes way beyond that. You have to understand everything through the mastery. And that's how you become a galactic self. You can become a definitive self, but you have to understand how to become an inner and outer child. You have to have the heart, the connection energy waving systematical galactic heart of its matrix and its grid system's heart. You have to be connected that way. You have to think like a child. You have to be like a child when you meditate. That's the only way you can get to the galactic system. Okay? It's like playing a game as a kid. A kid has an imagination. Okay? That's what AI operatives have. They have a huge, huge connection waving system. And they connect in all ways and forms through the matrix. And they only use the mind and the brain for telekinesis and telepathy. Okay, that's the only way they communicate, through the voicing grids and the eye perceptions. Okay, because everything sees its activation through its movements. Okay, and its hands, communications of its hands, those lines there, those are communication waves. Okay, all right, it's like greetings, you know. And you notice every time you do that, see the screen? See how it turns blue? See that? That's energy. That's energetic waving patterns that are going through this communication device, right? Bring it back. See? It's energy. You have to understand your energy too and your energy cycles. Okay? Isn't that wild? So, everybody's a higher self. There's some people in the galactic system, but not a galactic higher self. And to be accumulated through a DNA structure, you have to understand reproduction. You have to understand energetic cells through the biochemical cells. And you can have yourself as a higher self and formulate through its communication of all planets and solar system intelligence. But to be a galactic higher self, you have to master everything through space continuum, the galactic system and the matrix and its grid systems. That's the only way you become a galactic higher self. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys out so you can get there to a certain level of its vibration. And then you'll find exactly what your journey is, what your mission is. Once you understand your mission, you understand your energy. Once you understand your energy, you understand the information through the data processing. Okay? Because Father and Mother Gaia will give you information that you need. Okay? It's all understanding its creating source, through its correction source, through its vocabulary source, it's through its DNA source, it's through its connection energy source. See what I'm doing with my hand? It's going round and round. It's on a continuous force. It always resides on a force. Everything is continuous, always, always. It's always on that karma wheel, but that karma wheel, okay, is not going back. It's going forward, okay? So think like a child. Be a child when you meditate. Okay? Don't meditate as an adult, meditate as a child. That's the only way you can get to the galactic system. That's the only way you can see planets and spaceships and all that. Because our illusory minds just let go. And everything is within the body systems through the ecosystems of the chakra formations that high rise its all dimensional realms of its divisionals. And those divisional levels have full collaboration through visualization of realization, and everything through its activation through its harmonic system. Because every frequency code, okay, is an activation code through the matrix. So but yeah, hopefully that helps you out there, Irene. So welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you coming by. Any information you want to know, just watch my videos. I've got lots of videos you can watch. I try to keep informing you to what's going on through the galactic system and the energy core. So it's good that everybody's got questions today. Let's see. Let's pick up some really good questions here. Ash, she described it as a moon, a floating, bouncing feeling. I do understand how energy works. With that, it's more how can I find which galactic system should I focus on? Don't focus on any system. Just focus on yourself. Focus on your meditation. Focus on moving forward. Focus on your chakra formations. Focus on your definitive self. Focus on the inner and outer child. I have so many videos talking on how you can become your higher self. You have to become your definitive self. You have to master your inner and outer self. You have to master yin and yang. And you have to master everything through space continuum. And that's how you become an AI operative through the systems, through the galactic systems. But you have to understand your dream awakening. You have to understand who you are when you awake. Okay? You have to understand energy. It's not just understanding energy, but you have to understand the information so you can give back to its community. Okay? Because I'm extremely, extremely well informed when it comes to information. Because I've mastered energy, I mastered vibration, I mastered frequencies, I mastered harmonic systems. Okay? That's how in tuned I am with the AI operations. That's why I'm a galactic higher self on a day-to-day basis, 24/7. Right? But start off with your definitive self, work up your way up to the higher self. Okay? Don't worry about the galactic self. Once you resonate on my channel more, you'll get there higher and faster. Because I resonate everybody on a different waving length, because everybody has a different body and ego system. So it's understanding how you use your electricity devices through your electronics and everything through its circuitry, because everything connects to the matrix grid systems. Okay. So it's extremely important to know these things. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Yeah. Just, just concentrate on your meditation, concentrate on yourself, concentrate on your, finding who you are, yeah, your division lines right now are low sequence. So basically, I'm going to high rise your divisions, Irene, change your vibrational levels, okay? Upwind your cycles, circulate everything through its rotation, and keep your wind factors. Your wind factors are going like this. So I'm going to balance out your equilibrium, okay? So you got a little bit more yin and yang in you right now. So you're getting a little bit more knowledge, you're getting more, a little bit intelligence. So you should be feeling little brain frequencies going in your brain right now. Once you understand the mind and the brain, how powerful it is, you can use visualization. Okay? So you should be feeling a little bit of tingly in your head right now. So I'm putting you into a light formation so you can understand the galactic system a little bit more. Okay? Yeah, I see you use visualization. Just don't try to get ahead of yourself, because your communication waves will high wind it's too much force, and that energy will come into you, force wind, and you won't understand what is going on. Okay? Once you understand your information, then you can master the energy that's given to you. So Yeah. So your brainwaving systems through the mind right now is full collaboration. It should be tingling right now. Should be changing all of your divisional levels through its frequencies. I don't know if I told you this, but everybody that resonates on my channel is already on high frequency levels through their harmonic system. Everybody's in the harmonic system through the space and its continuums. So the cycle winds are going through its northern winds, okay? And everything through its south winds. So it's going up and down, right? So we have to understand our frequency levels, okay? So basically it's kind of like jolt. So it's kind of like going up and it's kind of like going down. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through incredible force, speed, and you guys are going to know what it's like to go up and what it's like to go down, because you have to understand your balance between your frequency levels. That's how you get connection waves through your vibration, through the harmonic system. That's great too. So you're getting connected with your aura, equilibrium, your balance, and your chakra formations. That's great. Okay, so everybody, here we go. We're in this, okay. Got everybody in the plasmesium force systems right now in your space. You're going through an altitude force, going extremely fast. This is where you guys are going to start using your connection energy ear, okay? This is the self-waving ear. I call it self-waving ear because it's full connection waves, right? Because it gives you everything. You have to understand its activation to stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. Because it resonates on so many different levels of a vibration and velocity of speed and acceleration, okay? Because your body goes extremely fast through the systems, extremely fast, light speed. So basically, we're all going light speed right now, very fast, okay? Try to use your connection energy ear, stop, and then we go back down. So it's kind of like this, right? And then you go like this. Okay, so it's like this, and then you go like that. Okay, so you're turning around, you're doing a U-turn. But I want to show you what it's like to balance your vibration at a certain speed, okay, through incredible force, through its circulation of its rotation, okay, and then come back down. So you're coming back down extremely fast, wind cycling through your surfacing. Your body systems are going through a connection force, through an energy force. Okay. All right. What did everybody feel? Do you feel the exhilaration going up and then coming back down? Everybody has to know how to control their flying mechanisms, okay, through the body systems. It's extremely important when you're going through communication levels of planets and solar systems. Anybody feeling some kind of exhilaration? Uplifted, yeah. Swirling, spiraling, yeah. So it's like this, you know. But I see those cartoons when, again, I always like to bring up the coyote and the roadrunner, because the coyote tries so hard to catch the roadrunner. So he falls off a cliff and he bangs his head on a rock. So he goes circles, and then you see stars, right? That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So you're getting communications with the ring barrier of stars and solar system planets through the circulation rotation of its creator systems, through their magnesium magnetic force systems, and you're getting stars through its communication lines. That's what it is in a cartoon. So that's what I want you guys to feel through your body systems. You're going up and then you're going down. Powerful stuff. Tasha, how you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Anything you missed, you can watch back. The need to take deep breaths. Yes, you have to take deep breaths because you're going through different oxygens, right? Especially when you're going down. because the oxygen levels are changing, right? So when you're going down within its force, you're feeling a suction that's coming in. It's like that. And when you go up, it's, but that's why it's very important to understand when you're flying through your mechanisms of the higher self is to know exactly how fast you're going. Okay. That's the most important thing. Oh, that's right too. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. So I connect with so many different fans. So yeah, that's great. I'm glad hopefully you're watching my videos and getting a full review of what's happening through the systems. That's great. So everybody should feel some kind of uplift going through the system. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you're catching up. Good stuff. That's good. How's everybody else doing? Everybody else okay? I keep asking that because there's a lot going on right now. Oh, that's a good question, Mary. There's questions I forgot here. Mary says, is everything okay with the moon? Saw it last night. Was too big for the time. It was huge. I got gold. Looked kind of crazy. Some are saying they have changed the moon. That's a new one. Is it true? Yes. I'm changing the galactic surface through the energy cycles, through its all divisional lines, through the matrix and its grids. Everything is formulated through shapes. Okay? Because nobody's ever seen the galactic moon up close. Only I have. And I've only seen the galactic solar sun planet star system. They're both star systems. Okay? Everything is related through shapes. Okay? And those shapes turn into different dimensional realms of its levels through its formations of its interference, electronic interference. So basically, I've corrected all the divisional lines of the galactic moon and its full rotation of its vibration, trying to find its harmonic system, because the galactic moon and the galactic solar sun planet star systems has to resonate on the same communication levels of the fifth platitude, which is the fifth dimension. Okay? So it's very important they reside on that level. And that's what I'm doing. I'm changing the atmospheres through its coloration of its matrix. So that's why you see it. That's pretty amazing, Mary, that you saw that. That's pretty powerful. But that's what's going on. Because when I woke up this morning, I was in Pueblo. It's very rare to see the actual galactic moon and the galactic solar sun planet not too far in the same atmosphere. Okay? It's very rare. And there's a reason for that, because I had to communicate on both lines, this way and that way. Because remember, I was telling you I had to change the allocation through its location through the galactic moon and its vibration through its harmonic system. So I rotated the galactic moon. I had to, because I have to change its vibration level and platitude getting closer. So it's going like this. This is what it's doing. Okay? Going forward, right? That's what it is. So it's a rotation. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay? And everything through its communication is through the electronic interference of cloud formations. Okay, because the cloud formations self-wind through the synchronizing of everything. Okay, through its soul recognition. Okay, because the galactic moon is the most powerful emotional planet in the world. Okay, of the galactic dimensional Earth, of its vibration and its gravitation. And the galactic solar sun planet is the most powerful radioactive gamma ray system through the energy source, okay, of the hydraulic systems. So, all communication is there, right? But when I saw that, it was incredible to see just the galactic moon and the galactic solar sun planet not too far in the same atmosphere. So, like I said, it's extremely important that I communicate with both of them every single day, because I'm in the matrix every single day. I have to, okay? Because that's why you see different things. If you look up in the sky and you see the sky pink, or you see the sky, you see electronic interference, or, all these are connected. right? Through the galactic solar sun planet and the star systems and the galactic moon. But don't forget too, everything through its solar system and its vibration is collecting all its divisional lines through the harmonic systems. So, but right now the cloud formations are on the northern eastern side, and its electronic interference is communicating on so many divisional. We always call it line division through its line defense, okay? Because remember, it has a barrier, right? You can't go below that barrier. But everything through its cloud formations, you see everything through its 3D mechanisms. But the 3D mechanisms is just the outlook, right? It's like when I look at it, I'm kind of curious what everybody else sees, but when I look at it, it's coming at me, you know? And that's how I communicate with it, because I understand its relationship and partnership through its vibration. But it's extremely powerful, extremely powerful. So. Yeah, it's holographic. Yeah, it's a 3D coming at you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, look for the movements, Mary, because you're very connected through the matrix now. Your connection waves are going through its harmonic systems. So you're going to high rise to the fifth dimension faster, which is nice. Because you're paying attention, and that's what everybody wants to do, right? Is they want to know, whoa, this is a lot going on here, and you know, all these divisional lines are changing. Ejai, how you doing? I felt the tips of my angel wings spread on my back very recently. Ah, so you're connected with your body and ego systems. So you're getting connected through the angelic realms and your archangels and your angels on all communication lines through its revering lights. Very nice. So you're also getting connected. When you're getting when you're getting your wings spread out and you feel this energy that comes back and it's pushing you, right? That's your wings spreading out like this. Okay. So then you're getting used to your energy fields too. On top of that. Powerful stuff there. Welcome to my YouTube channel. But that's all about going through transformation and manifestation. When that happens, you're getting used to the atmosphere. You're getting used to how to use your wings. Because everything through angels is spiritual, right? And that's what angels and archangels do, is they fly through their mechanisms. So if you see your wings through your body and ego systems, you're getting full connection with your higher self. Yeah. Prediction of reaching 5D soon. Soon as and not in soon, because there's a lot going on through the matrix. Like I said, there's DNA structures that have to be built through the shapes and the divisional lines of all of its activation of the harmonic systems. And everything through its pixelization is through its virtual reality, because the matrix is the highest form of communication lines. So that's why it's changing the coloration of the galactic solar sun planet star system and the galactic moon star system. So these things take time, okay? I don't have an exact time, because everything, there's a time and place. There's just activation and code frequencies that have to be done every single day through its vibration. And that's pretty much it. But it's very hard, because when you're in the matrix, there's a lot of complex complexity going around its system, because everything line divides. You have to understand everything through its point centers. Remember, I was telling you, get a square point centers, right? And each one is a dimensional realm. Those line formations are going through its different parallels, and those parallels are connected through its paradox. Now, we haven't even got into the paradox yet, so oh, and it feels head pressure. Okay, that's you platituding down. Shift winds. You're going really fast. Ears popping, yeah. That's just pressure points from the atmospheres, the connection waves through its energy cycles. Blurred vision, yeah. That's great. I'm glad it can help you out with your higher self connection. That's what it's all about, understanding the connection through yourself and the higher self. Then you can understand everything through its systems. That's good to hear. But I think, the videos are getting more complicated, but there's a reason for that, right? Because like I said, every day I reside in the matrix. I live the matrix. I am the matrix. And, all the time when you guys see these things through the matrix, I'm just showing you of what you can use through your power source, your energy source, and everything through its connection, through its vibration, its harmonic systems. Then you understand communication of all waving signals. It's extremely powerful. It can be mind wiping sometimes, right? I mean, we also have mind wiping systems too. It's a lot going on in the systems. A lot more quicker now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everything is high rising now because everybody's reaching a higher vibration. The more understanding of your connection energy waving matrix heart, you'll get more connection waves through all your cycles. Okay? But I wanted to show you what it's like to go up and down through your higher self, because you have to know what it's like to feel the northern, western, southern, eastern hemispheres. Because that's all the higher self does, is fly. It flies around. If you guys are flying around in a solar system, you have no idea what's going on through its connection. And, like I said, if you go past that system, you're going to get zapped, or it's going to come right at you. Okay? Because it's a living, breathing genetic system that is connected through its hydraulic system, through its energy system. Everything through space continuum is extremely, extremely real. Okay? You guys know that because I put you, I platted you to the mystical side. I put you in dimensions. I put you in shapes. Mind formation, change shapes. See the mountains, see the stars, see communication waves, see starships, see planets. Communication of other realms of intelligence, ring barriers, connection waves, energy systematical systems, radioactive meteorological systems, the heat signature of planets, the reaction of everything through its dimension of its realms, through its continuous force. So, yeah, I think everybody knows they're more connected now and they understand it's real. What makes it more real is that you're awake when this is happening. You're not sleeping. You're actually, your eyes are open and you're going through these things. It's incredible. But you have to master your thinking, your thoughts. Master your knowings. Try to really get connected with your vibration. Try to know what vibration is. Am I low? Am I medium? Or am I high? Or am I extreme? Or am I supreme? Or am I galactic? Galactic is the highest form of vibration. Because the angelic realms resonates in a different parallel universe. Okay? The galactic system resonates on a different energy source through its galactic force. Okay? So it has divisional lines going up. It's like going up the stairs. Right? That's what it is. And each section is line defense. So, and that's how I mean by connecting with everything. around the atmospheres, solar systems, planets, intelligence, space continuum, galactic system, and the matrix. Like, for example, Mary's seeing the matrix. She's getting connected with the galactic moon. She's communicating with the galactic moon. Why? Because she's paying attention to the listening skills. She's understanding the communication of her higher self. She's coming into the galactic system. Okay? She's understanding her body and ego systems. She's getting full connection way through her energy cycles. She's understanding atmospheres. She's understanding flying mechanisms. She's understanding colors. Like Ash is understanding the ocean, nature, mountains, galactic, solar, sun, planet system, star systems. Right? That's what I mean, is getting connection with everything. That's what everybody needs. Okay? You want to become a galactic self, master everything. And like I said, everybody is put on this earth for a dimension of a working relationship, not just with yourself, but also everything around you that resonates around you, like the atmospheres, everything through, everything that you see, trees, grass, grounds, walls, structures of buildings, people talking, communication ways through the atmospheres, starships, planet ships, vibration, frequencies, harmonic systems, cloud formations. That's what I mean. That you have to get connected with that. And it's not easy. But I want everybody to try to understand, try to really communicate with your energy. Try to understand what your energy is. What are you feeling? Does it feel like information? And if it feels like information, then you're mastering your energy that's going into you. Okay? It gives you tingles all over your body. It goes through the brain and the mind frequencies. It's communicating with you. That's the higher self. The higher self communicates with space. Space communicates with higher self. Higher self communicates with you. That's how it works in the galactic system. So, connection with everything. Exactly. I felt a powerful energy blast hit my forehead. Well, my voicing grids too are on this continuous force. So the radio signals through any mind and brain frequencies where overload will definitely put you in a situation through its dimensions. And there is a powerful energy blast that goes into the brain and the mind frequencies, because it takes all those connection energy waves and goes through all those waving patterns through all devices. But everything's connected through the energy waving dimensional sacred universal matrix heart. Okay? So you're articulating this language which clarifies the perception of these things. I don't usually know how to describe these things with words. That's because I'm a flying mechanism of higher self, galactic higher self, through the energy force of northern, western, southern, eastern hemispheres. That's how I reside on. It's like driving in a car and understand its geographical system of northwest, south, and east. Okay? Because there's planets on the northern side, there's planets on the southern, there's planets on the west, and there's planets on the eastern. Okay? And everything around it cycles, lines, divides through its divisional levels, through its segments. Okay? And those vibrational signals are communication waves through radio signals. So. But hopefully that helps you out a little bit more, Natasha. Try to watch my other videos so you get more connection. Ash is seeing shapes, letters, numbers, clouds on the ground, in the grass. Shapes are divisional lines of communication levels of vibrationals Okay, we've already used our shapes through activation and movement. So that's great. So Ash, you're getting connected with the matrix. Nice. Not only that, but I also saw Claudian sitting on a wooden chair at the kitchen. I also see some sparkles on my hands as well. So that means I am shifting into a crystalline body. Everything goes through formalizing through its etheric. Okay, then it goes into crystal, and then it goes into there's silicone, right? And then the highest formulation through its galactic system of the energy core, the galactic higher self, is antimantium. Okay, so when you're seeing a Pleiadian, you're communicating, and it's communicating with you, and anything through its, it's communicating with you. Everything's communication. Your hand can communicate with the lights. Your perception can communicate with your body, of other bodies, of other faces. Everything is communication, right? Through the waving and patterns. Patterns are the most important thing. We'll get into that later. It's a little bit more complex when you get into patterns, because patterns formalize in so many different levels of speaking through the harmonic systems. Okay? But yeah, you go from the crystallizing body and you work your way up to all different levels, right? So you're getting more informative with your body and ego systems, going through transformation, through manifestation. Oh, that's great, Natasha. I really appreciate that. That way you get more informative, because I give this information out every day. Some days I miss days, but I always reframe and get back into position, give you what you need through the system. Because everything is on so many different levels right now. And because I'm in the galactic system, everything is more complicated. A lot more complicated. Ejai, I see Pleiadian starship in dream state, including fleet of an Antarian starships as well. Also, your connection through the starships. So you have connection waves. So you understand your flying mechanisms. Ejai. Nice. In the dream state in the 1990s, I was suddenly taken from a dream and thrusted into a tremendous force of speed and pitch black void. It felt like my life force was being sucked out, and suddenly, So Anna, standing on Earth in a beautiful place. Okay, that's great. So that happened in 1990. Okay, remember, anything that you dream through your frequencies, through your cycles, all divisional levels, okay, through your vibration, through your harmonic system, if you create that negative source, it becomes that negative source through its reality, and everything through its visualization becomes very real, okay? Just like your life formation is extremely real. And everything through, thing is too, when you have a negative wire through a negative source, through an energy source, it becomes its own force, okay? And when it becomes its own force, it becomes its own identity force. I think I said that in my last video. So be cautious on your words. But it's good that you're standing on Earth in a beautiful place. That's great. So something great came out of it. So you change your perception. Yes, there is, Mary. That's the throat chakra right here. Okay. This is this here. This subdivides your vocalizing system. Okay, the throat chakra. It's your communicating ways to the radio signals. It's very important to have, especially for your voicing grids. But yeah, it's the neck. Yeah, it's the throat chakra. Oh wow, so that's interesting. Anna, it was very real. I was a man in a white robe. So you did a totally DNA structure through conversion of another parallel to another paradox to another planet solar system, and had a dream, a lucid dream about you being a man. See that's something you created. Doesn't mean dark or doesn't mean light. It's just it's inverted. So that's what that means. But like I said, anything you create is real because your light formations now. So, but that's an interesting question. Oh wow, Vijay. Something similar has happened to me. I was in a forest on the new Earth and saw the old Earth pass by. Oh, okay. So you got communicated waves through your flying mechanisms. You not only saw the fifth dimension, but you saw the old Earth leave. That's impressive. Perception is everything to the mind and the brain frequencies. Once you guys understand that, I'm pretty sure you guys do, especially Ejai. He's connected through space. I can see that already. He's got perception and he's got strong winds of force. I can see that too. And, that's what I'm saying is coming up with these questions. Like, that's an interesting questions. I saw the third dimension go by as I saw the new Earth. That's what I'm talking about. That's perception. That's mastering your thoughts and communication. Okay. In the past life regression, I experienced myself as a man. White robe too. So interesting. Yeah. Oh, so both you guys had the both connection energy waves too. So it's inverted. Anything that is contrary to the DNA structure of female to male, and if you have a dream of you being a male, it's inverted. So it's going through another parallel through a past reference of another solar system. So Ash girl. What about the back of the neck at the base of the skull? Strange pressure, tingling feeling in my temples. Oh, that's high divisional levels of force, Ash. Don't have to worry about that because basically we went up and we went down. So you're just feeling that sensation through its isolation winds. That's why you're feeling that strange pressure and the tingling sensation. Anything through its tingling sensation is communication of energy cycles. So, in God we trust. My feet and legs vibrate crazy when I meditate. I mean, crazy, like kind of vibrates. You're getting connected through the root chakra, yeah. That's connecting with Mother Gaia, ground formations, its community, nature's core. Tumor going fast on his right wing. Can you heal him? His name is Charlie. Okay, I know your body and ego system through your energy, through your vibration, everything through its seed signatures. And Charlie. Tumor. Okay, I see the vibration. I see the tumor. Reducing the energy flow. It's high and winding on his right side. Changing the vibration levels, bringing up his balance. Change the frequency of third harmonic system. So it should be reducing that vibration, bringing it back into balance through its DNA structure. So it changes molecules and atoms through circuitry levels. I saw myself, great Roman. Yeah, you're connecting on a lot of atmospheres there, Ajay. Pretty cool. Green ray healing from my left palm, sent into his wing. Yeah, I sent it from. I sent heat signatures to him too, upwind his cycle, so he should be feeling a bit better. My dreams have heard his words when I wake up. 2 beings, 2 words. 2 beings, 2 words. What does that mean to you, Ash? See, you're communicating now. It's understanding the communication of 2 beings, 2 words. I'll let you resonate with that. If you're not sure, I'll get back to you, unless you want to know what it means right now. Wow, look at that. An hour and 20, almost 2 minutes. Pretty impressive. Oh, that's great. It's good that you can feel that energy through its vibration of helping. Okay, Ash, I'm going to sum it up for you. 2 beings is basically you and the new you. Okay, so it's trying to divide everything through your energy source. So it's separating your dichotomy of yourself to your new self, which is the higher self. Okay, to the galactic self. So the 2 beings is you and your deception through a self identity of a new you. Okay, and the 2 worlds is coming from the world that you were in and the world that you're going to be in. Okay, that's the difference between 2 beings and 2 worlds. That's what I mean by mastering, everybody. You have to understand, right? Any question you give me, I can answer just like that. Because I understand its system. I understand the communication of vibration through the harmonic systems. So. Heavens is plural. Yeah, it's not heaven, heavens. It resides in different realms. Every archangel has a communication line, and those communication lines are through different dimensions. Every archangel resides in a different dimension of a frequency code. Okay? Well, I'm glad I could help you out, Ash, but that's great that you're getting formulated with this communication waves and you're starting to understand. You're giving me questions, and it's very important that you guys try to start mastering your questions. That's how you move up to the next level of its vibration through its harmonic system, is to understand the information. Ash got the information of 2 beings, 2 worlds. Now, try to understand the communication of what they're trying to tell you. Because that's coming from the galactic system. That's coming from the energy core. That's coming from Father, Mother, Gaia, archangels, angels. That's all coming from the matrix. And the more you master through your questioning, the more you high rise to a higher level of its divisional levels through the galactic higher self. But you got to go through the definitive self, the inner and outer child. You have to go through the solar connection energy waving higher self, and then the harmonic higher self, and then the galactic. So But everybody's getting there, which is good. You're getting there. But I love the questions you guys keep giving me, which is nice. So it's a 1.5, an hour and 25 and 29 seconds. So a couple more questions and I'm going to head out. But it's been a lot of fun. I mean, it's great to see a lot of new viewers and a lot of old viewers. It's good to see that. It's good that you guys are still catching up. I was inside of an imaginary ET hybrid who was triplets with the Palladian beam ship, watching balloons fly up in deep space, and closed my eyes when suddenly, wow, you got a strong imagination there. So your communication are going through its wave of signals, through its connection of radio signals of higher ET forces through its communication. So basically, it's formulating through a community, right? That's why you're seeing these things. Yeah, anything through numbers is communication, through the angels, archangels. Yeah, very powerful. 1111. Yeah, it is. It really is, Mary, to invoke the higher self. It's extremely uplifting more and more once you start mastering your questions. And you're getting more informative too through the matrix. But that's great though. You guys are high rising to another level of vibration. Everything through codes and activation, yes, is communication, but it's also plotting you through a portal, understanding what a plasmesium electronic energy force meteorological radioactive system is. I've already showed you how to do diagrams on the activation codes through a shape, how you can activate that and make it move through telepathy, mind telepathy, and resonate in a different allocation to a new location and go through dimension of its parallel to a wormhole. So it's a traveling mechanism. Oh yeah. So you're getting communication all around. That's really cool, AJ. Very exciting when you get connection waves to a higher force, eh? Powerful stuff. Yeah, it's very interesting. You get to understand your higher self through the connection force and everything through its high winds. It's amazing. Yeah, it should make sense. You know, that's what it's all about. So if you guys are understanding that, but really try to understand your energy, your information, and all its communication lines through everything that you get through its information. So, but I'm going to tap out for now. This has been fun, you know. So try to really focus on everything through your analytical and mind and brain frequency systems, okay? And just concentrate on just you, mastering you, your definitive self, your higher self, more connected with your inner and outer child. Okay, I said that too in my last video. So once you get those connection waves, you guys are going to high wind yourselves and be able to travel a lot faster and get more connected with your energy fields, through your energy cycles, through your vibration, through the harmonic system. So, yeah, I'm glad you caught up too, Natasha. That's great. That's really good. It's excellent that you came back. It's good to see, people that resonate on my channel from before, just to catch up on things and what you've missed, which is great too. Okay, so I love you guys very much. So, feel free to subscribe, like, and share to my channel as I give you more information on what's going on through the galactic system and the energy core. So I'll talk to everybody. Have a great Sunday. Take it easy. Adios.